everyone, welcome back to the Dork side. I'm the Dork on the road. I'm headed out on a ride in the Africa Twin, and I figure while we're out, I might as well give you my first impressions of this sweet baby, the Garmin Zumo XT motorcycle GPS. I'm loving it so far. That's right, everyone. I'm the Dork on the road, and I want to be your internet riding buddy, so please consider subscribing. Don't forget to turn on those notifications. All right, we're headed out on the Africa Twin. I got my Zumo XT yesterday. I just mounted it up, and I'm excited to see how it works on the bike and just go for a short ride and see how easy it is to see. It's supposed to work with gloves. Totally does. Awesome. All right, we're ready to navigate. Let's roll. So this is where we were headed. This is Waterloo County Park. It's one of the few campgrounds that's open all winter and spring, so I just wanted to look at it. Kind of sucks, it's this kind of open field type campground, but falls into the better than nothing category right now if you're really looking for a place to camp. But anyway, the GPS, the Zumo XT, I'm impressed with it so far. So one thing you can do is download those bird's eye view maps, those satellite maps, and I did that for a 19 square mile area around my hometown, and we just got out of it right before I got here, so it's kind of neat to have that satellite view. I went ahead and preemptively downloaded maps for all the areas that I normally ride, so I've got about 80 square miles of maps on there, and I'm not even coming close to touching the capacity of the memory, and you can add another card, so that's pretty neat. I just used it, so it's awful nice to have. It powers on with your bike and stays on when it's plugged in, so I just used it to navigate around. There's somebody going slow in front of me, so I decided to try and take back roads, and just kind of visually checking it while riding, I managed to piece together a route that wasn't too bad, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I do not, this type of camping, man, I just don't dig it, because you can see your neighbors, they're basically in your lap. Even these riverside campsites, I mean, it's like all the disadvantages of camping. You gotta sleep outside, right? And almost none of the advantages of like solitude and seclusion. I mean, there's water and electricity if you have a camp trailer, but if you're sleeping in a tent, what's the point? This Zumo seems very glove friendly from what I can tell, so that's impressive. It works with these, now these Climb gloves they're capacitive, so they do work with touchscreens, but supposedly it works without them. I don't know. It mounted very easily. I'm just powering it via USB, so I didn't have to run anything to my battery, and it powered on when I turned the bike on, and it will turn off when I turn the bike off, and that's just being plugged into the USB, so that is a really cool function. I'm gonna go look at the other loop since we're here. So I'm pretty happy with that. It looks cool. Also, one of the big features of this is it's supposed to be bright enough to read in bright sunlight, and I will tell you, I'm in a shadow right now, but it's very clear today. The sun is very bright, and I can see it just fine, perfectly fine. So the display is very impressive, especially in the sunlight. Last night I was kind of powering it on and messing with it in the house, and it was dark in there, and it was blinding me. Like, I had to turn it down. It was so bright, it physically hurt my eyes. I know it sounds like I'm making that up, but that's legit. So it's very bright. It's a very bright screen for sure, so that's worth it. It's on sale right now. I don't know if it's actually a sale or if that's a price drop that they disguised as a sale, but it is on sale for $400, which is a lot of money, admittedly. But we're gonna turn around. Yeah, standing up. We're practicing. This is only open because that's where you dump your poop. I was gonna try to find a spot to chill out and talk to you guys a little bit, but I can't do it in a campground, so I'll have to go back to the park and see if there's an empty space. I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know. Supposedly the battery lasts like 5 hours. It's just mounted on a RAM mount on the back, so I can just take this USB cable and the mount and put it on my DRZ in my RAM mount that I have. I can put it in my truck because there's a RAM mount in my truck, So it's a multi-purpose. Oh, I was talking about how it's on sale. It's on sale for $400. It's normally $500. I'll put a link in the description for you to Rocky Mountain site where I know for sure it's $400. I don't know if it will be when you see this video. My suspicion is it's a price drop disguised as a sale, and it will continue to be that price, but can't say for sure. So if it's $500, you missed it, and I'm sorry. It seems like a really good piece of kit. The other question a lot of people have, and that I had, was will it actually show the Forest Service roads or just actual roads? And so last night I was playing around looking at all the areas I normally ride and all the roads that I know, and all the major roads are on there. Every tiny little spur road is not on there. Every little road that goes up to a landing is not on there, but the major roads, the through roads, stuff you'd need for route planning is definitely on there. So if you're trying to plot overland routes, I can tell you that the stuff you're looking for is on there, and there's no subscription, so you get lifetime updates for free with this, which is pretty cool. And that includes all that satellite view stuff that you just download, and it automatically updates. So you park it in the garage, and as long as it's synced to your router, it'll automatically check for updates and download them before it powers itself off. So it's always up to date. You don't have to take it upstairs, plug it into your computer, and do all that. So that's pretty impressive. So first impressions, this is not a review because I haven't used it a lot yet, but first impressions, this is a cool little piece of kit. And if you're like me, concerned about putting your phone on your handlebars because the vibration killing the camera and all that, this is a great alternative. It's far superior as a GPS than a phone. It's a bigger screen, brighter, easier to read, dedicated. Now you have a backup. You have two things. This thing will link up with my inReach, so I can send messages from this screen. You can control your media, so you link your phone and then you link your headset and you can play your music on it and control it. So it's basically like a dash display in your car. It has almost all the same functionality, and that to me is super impressive, especially on a motorcycle. There's a little picnic area over here we can try. As you can see, it's big and clear and easy to read. It's got a speedometer. It measures the direction you're going in. It'll use tracks, so I've got some of the BDR tracks I'm going to put on here, and also all the tracks for the Giant Loop ride in June. I'm going to put those on here, so I'll have this for that. It's going to be really good. All the features of a modern GPS. It's supposed to be very rugged and durable. It passed the military drop test. It's waterproof down to 3 feet, but it's not dust proof, so that's the only thing. That is the only thing. I might go chill out at this picnic table over here for a minute. And it comes off just as easy as this. Bam, off. Simple. One disadvantage that people don't like is that you can't lock it. It's not permanently mountable, so you have to take it with you when you get off the bike. Here's a ringing, dude. This is the Garmin Zumo. Sorry about the reflection. I just stopped here by the side of the road. Figured I'd give you guys an overview. This is the Garmin Zumo XT motorcycle GPS. So I'll just give you a quick overview of some of the features. This is not a comprehensive review like I mentioned. It has modes, so you can put it in automobile, motorcycle, or off-road mode. You can also, so you can search lots of apps, lots of specific, so public campgrounds, fuel prices nearby. You can also add tracks to this and make tracks with this. Motorcycle locations is kind of neat. It has like all the nearby dealerships and other motorcycle type places where you can get service and parts and check out bikes and all that. It's got a campground listing in there, and you can navigate, so wherever you want to go. Let's say we want to go to Walmart, so it'll tell us what's nearby, obviously. So pick a destination, and then this button right here, this is the fun one. This is the adventure button. So you click it, and all the way over here is no adventure at all, straight shot on the roads. But if you push it over here to the right, it'll give you the most adventurous, curviest, most fun motorcycle roads. So that's pretty fun. It's a fun feature that it has. And then you can see the map, obviously. You can download the bird's eye view stuff. It's got different layers, topographic, bird's eye, etc. It has real-time traffic and weather because it's connected to my phone right now. So it'll tell me what the weather is and what it's going to be. There's a show traffic right here on this while I'm navigating. You can control your music, as I mentioned. There's lots of apps in here. It'll connect to your inReach. You can set it up to just know how much your fuel capacity is, and then it will plan fuel stops for you based on that. So I'm eager to get out in the backcountry and give it a shot. But right now I'm just sitting here chilling, taking a break at the halfway point of my ride. Thought I would share a little bit about this unit with you, so if you have questions or thoughts, you want to know more about it, one, I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out, look at all the features and stuff. But also, I'm happy to answer questions if I can, so just leave them in the comments. And while you're clicking on links, if you're shopping for motorcycle gear, parts, or whatever, and you want to support the channel at the same time, it sure would mean a lot to me if you'd consider using my affiliate links to Revzilla, Rocky Mountain ATV, Amazon. Those are all in the description, and anytime you click on one of those, I get a small commission from your purchases. It doesn't cost you any extra, and everybody wins. So I'd appreciate it if you might think about checking those out. But for now, and as always, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this overview of the Garmin Zumo XT motorcycle GPS. Look for a full review coming in the future. I'm pretty stoked about it. So thanks for watching. Have a good one, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. Excellent! I literally just filmed like a whole video walkthrough and I wasn't recording. All right, well, let's try again.